day, and I love you. I stand in front of you on this Friday of April 20, 2018, as Chieftess Choose Action. Hello, beautiful boys and beautiful girls. I love you, and I have a beautiful message for you today. A beautiful message of empowerment and stepping into your personal power and choosing to align with the mission of your soul and choosing to listen to the voice of God that streams through you that says, let's do it! Yeah! Even though it might be scary. How much fun is this? I'm going to take my beautiful headdress off now. I wanted to greet you this morning as a whole new woman. A woman who is choosing action versus reacting. I've had a life of reacting to what's going on around me, to what's been done to me, and who did it, and how they did it, and why they did it, and did they mean it, and well, should I talk about it, and should I keep it a secret, and well, it wasn't that bad, and all this crazy mumbo jumbo based on what is going on around me. Like, that's been like 90% of my focus, running my programs, showing the way I show up for a day, set goals, and attack things in order of their importance. Whereas there's this whole other station that broadcasts my desires, the desires of my heart, the life of my desires, all things good. And in finding that station and choosing to tune into it, I can mindfully create the life of my desires and be the woman I want to be regardless of what's going on around me. Do you know how powerful that is? Do you know how powerful that is coming from the mouth of a recovering addict, drug addict, alcoholic, bulimic, anorexic, self-hating, self-shaming woman that has eagerly signed up to stand next to someone and forfeit my power and act like a doormat? That's crazy, right? So, pardon 1 second. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So today for me to be able to choose my action is nothing short of a miracle. And the beautiful thing is, this isn't the first time. This is the time when I'm able to do it with the most distractions, the most fears, the most derailing life struggles going on. And I still choose to show up and tune in because it is a conscious choice, right? That doesn't mean that the other station isn't streaming, that this stuff isn't continuing to happen. It is. But what used to happen for me, what happened before, you like that? Good grammar. She's so cute. What happened before for me was that station played so loudly that that's all I could hear. And that's all I could tune into. And so as that station was like, wah, 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 I was like, oh my God, do you believe that they're doing that? Can you believe he did that? Can you believe she did that? I can't believe how this is affecting me. I can't believe I'm here again. And then that starts the whole shame shit show because I could have, blah, 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 you know. I mean, I wasn't a human in healing before. I was just like a human in harness. Heather in harness. Anyway, so I was so tuned into the station that was streaming, distracting me, the things being done to me. And they are things being done to me. And there's some very conscious players who very consciously do things to me at this point. And you know what? The thing is, they're probably going to continue like that because some of these players have been at it for a long time. They've got some serious commitment game. And so I can stay plugged into that and I can continue to listen. And, well, I can only really concentrate on one station at a time. And I can really only mindfully put my energy in so many places at a time. And it is a choice. And I really want to change my focus and my frequency and the station I'm listening to because the reactive mode, the reaction, the reacting to what's going on, what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, has not got me anywhere. In fact, it used to get me, I can't believe this, drunk, or a number of other things. I mean, like, it's just been a behavior or a substance or a person to get out of deciding that I just really don't want to be there anymore. So today I want to focus on who I want to be and what I want to talk about and what I want to build and what I want to create and what I'm here to do and the quality of life that I am supposed to embody as a soul in this beautiful, let me tell you a little bit about this beautiful energetic expression that I got going on right here. You know, I woke up this morning and I realized, I just made a video about this. I'm 12 pounds lighter than I was 2 years ago. I'm just as strong. I'm the same percent body fat, 6% body fat. I'm completely vegan. I have no health issues. I'm not on any prescription or pharmaceutical drugs. I'm curvier in all the right places as per only my opinion because that's the only one that matters. And I have the same size waist I did when I was a meth addict. I flippin' love that. I mean, I know that's like the craziest comparison, but there you have it. I think I said this, just as strong as I was before, just as agile. I look better. I love myself more. I love my life more. I mean, like, I have no real emotional imbalances to complain about. I greet my emotions as the beautiful innate calibration system that they are. And like, life is good. That's incredible. That's incredible. And that's a direct result of living mindfully on a daily basis and embracing holistic health on a broad spectrum, which is exactly what we're learning in here with the Be Human system. Okay? So I'm going to talk to you today about what's going on astrologically, what I've got for you to get through it, and then I'm going to put skin on it and what it looks like for me. And I'm going to hope that you don't hear my stomach growling in the process. All of a sudden, I got super, super hungry. Okay, so we have so many insane astrological dynamics going on right now. And it's just been that way for a while. It's just like, you know, God put us in the hot seat. You know, the minute Saturn came in Capricorn, and by the way, for all of you, you know, there's a lot of struggle going on right now. That's why I'm going to take the time and make this video. And that's why I'm going to really go into detail to some things here and break some stuff down to you to give you some relief. But what I wanted to say is, I want you to know how much I understand this, because all of this craziness, guess what? It came to Capricorn. It came to Capricorn because Capricorn's got sturdy legs, a strong back, and it's going to climb uphill. And so when Saturn came into Capricorn, Pluto's in Capricorn. Saturn's in retrograde right now. Pluto goes retrograde on on Sunday, and Uranus is doing major moves. You know, Mercury just came out of retrograde. We've got all this stuff going on, and all these major Mars, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn. Really giving us no choice but to make choice, you know, really put the hot seat on. I mean, like, Saturn's at the top of at the head of the table going, are you ready? Are you ready to step into your integrity? Are you ready to listen to that station that is maybe not broadcasting as loud at first because you're so used to tuning into this one, but are you willing to tune into this one? And then once you hear it, are you willing to decide that it's possible to have the courage to say, yeah, and then to do the work, right? Because if you do, I will do for you. And to me, this is the divine invitation from God. This is God saying, you know, during the ascension of Earth, step up, humanity, step up, create a better day. You know, let's bring some light to Earth. And so each of us is being called on a soul level. And that's why there are so many struggles right now. And in a law of attraction universe, we're manifesting very quickly what's going on in our heart and our head. So if you're holding ill thoughts or beliefs of inadequacy or lack or a less than or I'm not capable, you know, if that's what you're feeling and that's what you're resonating on a subconscious level, then that's what you're being met with. And none of us wants that. And the good news is it doesn't have to be that way. Again, what the Be Human recalibration system is for. When worked on a daily basis, we don't have this stuff anymore. I can honestly say I can't remember. I was going to say I can't remember the last time I felt less than. But it was what it was when I got to greet it. It's when I got to greet it. And that was quite a few months ago. that was the last time that I was like, no, I'm just not going to pick that up, you know? So this is possible for each of us. Now, right now, with what's been going on, we've been in Aries. And remember I was talking about Chiron leaving Pisces, where we've been working on subconscious issues, and all this stuff is coming to Aries, where the focus will be on identity and ego, because ultimately we want our ego to line up with our spiritual understanding and willingness, if you will, our spiritual willingness, like where we want to be spiritually, what we're willing to do, the way we want to live spiritually needs to be in alignment with our ego. You know, if you've got the ego thinking you should be behaving one way and this way of thinking and doing is good, and spiritually you're like, that's not sound. Well, I mean, that obviously doesn't work, right? So the pressure's been on, and now that in Aries, to decide, you know, who do you want to be? What do you want? What do you want in this life? What do you believe? That's been a huge one for me. I've known what I want now for a bit. I came in contact with what I truly wanted a few years ago. And that was a process in itself. And then who I am continues to develop, but I do have a semi-understanding. I have a picture cultivated at the end of the line that I continue to strive for. She is the Chieftess. She would be the most balanced, you know, of everything I seek and strive to embody. She would be the most balanced, harmonious version. She's the most evolved to me, right? That's why I dubbed that name, that I donned that name rather, because that's who I am, but it's really who I want to be. You know, it's really who I want to be. So I play a little bit of dress up every day, and I walk myself into the role I want to embody on a daily basis. You know what I mean? And I give myself room to fall. So, but as far as what do I believe, that's been the real one for me this last little while. Like this belief system that things have to be a certain way. There's certain things you don't talk about. That's been a big one for me. You know, don't ask, don't tell. If you can walk, it's not that bad. If you can cry, you got enough air to breathe. You know, the belief system of, well, it's, and that's right up going. That's what's up with Aries. That's kind of Aries thinking. This isn't the greatest, but I really want to be a part of it. So I'd rather just hang out here. Where that's not really in alignment with my soul. Like I've been the one that pushed the buttons and pulled the cords and been like, no, even when everybody else is like, what did she do? You know? So I've been out of balance in that way. And I have felt that way. Although sometimes you don't know you're out of alignment till you're back in alignment. Make sense? Like you don't know till you know. Then once you know, you can't unknow. So I didn't know that I was off on that. Honestly, I just felt like I wasn't as into shock value as I used to be when I was younger. And that was probably a good thing. Maybe I had matured some. That's kind of the way I was looking at it. Really, I see it now that I've been being a dutiful soldier and just, you know, I've been shouldering the load and continuing to pick up. I mean, that's part of it. Part of it is how I've been concertedly and consciously more of focusing on my desires, on the building, on the creative aspects of Heather. And so I have consciously been placing my energy elsewhere. But to a degree, I have just, you know, for various reasons. And so of course, I didn't realize that till I got smacked with, this isn't you. This isn't you. This isn't what you think. This isn't what you believe. This no longer works. It's not serving us. It's not yielding the ideal outcome. And the ideal outcome is abundance, prosperity, protection, the good life for each and every one of us. Each and every one of us. And that's not where I was. So thank God I was able for the first time to put it together that, okay, this feeling of struggle. Should I not? Should I not? That's not alignment. I know when I'm in alignment. Let's take something. Do I love my kids? Yes. Yes. Is there struggle? Kind of, do I love them? Do I not love them? Do I love them enough? Do I love them? No. It's just, boom, aligned. Yes, I love my children, right? But then on these other things where I'm like, should I say, see, that's, I didn't understand that that's When that's happening, I'm not in alignment. Whatever that is I'm processing that's in my face, that's the action I'm thinking about, that's the action happening to me. The dynamic that I'm plugged into at that moment is not in alignment with my highest good, and that's why I'm feeling that struggle. I'm feeling that resistance. So if I can step out of that, and this is why I wrote this up there. And I'll write, you guys, well, it's already written for you. If I can step out of that and allow all that's happening and just watch without judgment, without action, Chieftess, choose action, not reaction, and allow all that's happening and observe, gather information, take notes, pay attention on an inside level to how I'm responding emotionally. Not charge out the emotions and break it all down intellectually and how should I, what am I going to list this out and compartmentalize and go about it? No. That's not helping us. We're not human doings. We're human beings. What emotion am I experiencing right now? What am I feeling? What am I going through? What's this telling me? Am I excited to greet this situation? Then I'm in alignment. Woohoo! Am I like, I don't want to deal with this? Then this is not in alignment. Okay, what needs to be done? What do I need? What action do I need to take? What action do I not need to take? What change do I need to make within my value system, my heart, my understanding of self, in order to get in alignment with what's going on in this situation? Make sense? And notice I said, what value do I need to change? What belief, what thought of self? Because that's all I can change. I can't change your belief system. I can't change your value system. I can't change how you feel about you. I can't sit in front of you and profess to you and change your mind. All I can do is change me. So I need to allow and I need to trust that everything that's going on is for my highest good. That's a big one. Because if we're allowing all that is and we're not used to it, it's different. We have zero comfortability and we have zero experience. Foreign territory. Give it up. Hands in the air like you just don't care. Trust that it's happening for your greatest good. Okay? And then, again, this is all from a removed place where we're stepping back. Then we integrate. And that's exactly what's going on when a planet goes retrograde. Like Saturn's retrograde right now, allowing us to integrate his teachings. So we just got overhauled, you all, in all of these lessons. And we've been exposed to things that we have had no choice but to see and cannot turn away from, right? And so now is the chance to integrate these lessons. What did I learn about myself? Like while in Mercury retrograde about communications, what did I learn about the way I communicate? What did I learn about the way I'm received? What do I learn about the way that I digest messages when I give them? Like what's the most effective? All of this is stuff that I learned personally for me. So I'm integrating that right now. Again, without judgment, I'm just allowing and trusting that it's for my highest good. So there's none of this crap like, well, damn it, if I had known this 5 years ago. Yo, stupid, useless, waste of energy. No, don't even go there. No. I can't believe I used to. No. Just wow. Gleaning insights, gathering information, useful perspective. I can reframe entirely. I can rebirth, reframe, resurrect, and renew. Show up, right? Amen. So again, a cushion, a backstep to integrate the things. And in that, we want to create and maintain safety, personal safety, create and maintain personal safety. If you've been working the system with me and you've been with me, you're maintaining safety. You've already got that because that was day one, wasn't it? But if you're not, if you're new, or if you're listening to this outside the village, then you need to create some personal safety. You need to create a go-to place in your heart, in your head, where you can step back and allow yourself to integrate and allow yourself to observe and know that you're safe there, right? Know that you have all you need and that you're connected to your higher power. And in that alignment, all is being received, all is being given, all is as it should be, right? So, and then after that, after we have this safe place where we integrate and distill the information, we can step into action. We can step in and start taking action to manifest physical changes that we have processed on a spiritual and emotional level. How flippin' beautiful is that, right? And then, as you take steps and you start taking action, you allow and start over, right? Again, this is the structure of the Be Human recalibration system, guys. All this stuff is what you're working in that 10-part system. We're cleaning the slate. We're cleaning the junk out. We're cleaning the old programming out that doesn't work for us anymore, right? And then we're creating a space in our heart and our head and an actual character to make it fun, to allow these changes, and then to manifest in the physical world, in our physical body, in our physical life, right? And then we have all the good stuff to continue to step into action and take care of ourselves. The physical fitness, the personal training, the nutrition, the food prep, the favoring our frequency, getting ourselves energetically balanced and grounded, right? This is how we do this on a daily basis, right? Taking time out, 5-minute me time, taking time out to connect with self and to maintain that what's the word I said I was going to change? I was going to say goals, but those intentions. Change those intentions. To cultivate those intentions, to give them momentum and to grow them and to further them. So, this is the way we do all of this on a daily basis, all right? And so I wrote down some simple steps to integrate today. What else? Let's see here. The sun has moved into Taurus. So Taurus is the sign of manifestation. So now is the time, and that's actually what I was just saying. Wow, that's nice. To physically manifest the lessons that we've been going through, the lessons that we've been processing. So we get, that's what this is. And that's actually the process I just gave you to allow yourself to emotionally and spiritually process what's going on in your life in order to integrate the teachings and, use it for your highest and allow you to manifest your heart's desires. So Pluto goes retrograde on Sunday, and and then the next week, is it Pluto squares Mars, I believe? Yeah. There's some heavy hitting stuff. So anyway, I will talk more about that as we go, but I wanted to give you this now because I want to give you a plan of action. I want to encourage you to take some time today and to take a step back, and I want you to journal about who are you? What have you learned in the last few months? What have you learned in the last 3 months about who you are, about who you want to be, about how you're limiting yourself? Who do you want to be? That's the same thing. Sorry, I'm going ahead of myself. I'm reading. I have notes here. And what do I believe? What do you believe? And is it working? Is it appropriate? Like if your child came to you and they were like, well, I want to be a teacher. This is your son. I want to be a teacher, but I think boys should not speak in front of others in a classroom environment. Okay. All right. Is his belief system appropriate for his heart's desire? Will it get him there? We have a ton of those. Only they're like wiggled down in there and nestled so deep because we made a nest for them when we were little. And so most of us don't even know we have them. So we're going to get in touch with them. That's what these questions are for. So who are you? Who do you want to be? And what do you believe? And how's that working? And then take the steps that I wrote in there. Write them down for yourself. Allow, trust, integrate, create, maintain personal safety. And then step into action and then allow, start over again. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. And as always, I'm excited for you to step into your personal power. Probably more excited than you are today. I wasn't excited to step into mine yesterday. Today's a new day. I love you. I love you. I love you.